Hi, welcome to my channel. My name's Rebecca. Today's flow will be a good portion of balance, strength, and flexibility, and just a fun, creative flow. So let's get started. We'll have a start on our backs. Coming into constructive rest, bring the knees together. Take your feet the width of your mat. You might rest one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, or any other arm variations. Welcome. Simply begin by observing your breath, the rise and fall of the belly and the chest. Tune into the rhythm, the beat of your heart. And moving out of this place of trying to achieve a goal or to attain, and rather switch to a tune, to tune in. I read something the other day that inspired me from Mark Nepo's book of Awakening, and it was titled "The Bee Comes," that the flower does not bloom for the bee. The flower blooms and the bee comes. So if whatever we are trying to attract or draw into our lives, we have to be it first. The love, the nectar, the sweetness. So rather than chasing or working to attain, attune and be. Be what you seek. Be the change that you desire in the world. Another couple of deep breaths. Hug your knees into your chest. Start to draw small or big circles with your knees toward the ceiling. Reverse that circle, take it in another direction. Take your knees wide towards your armpits, soles of the feet up toward the ceiling. Happy baby. Allow yourself to just be curious. And maybe straightening one leg or straightening both legs. Invite in a sense of play. Because that's truly all we're doing is playing in our bodies. Kind of shifting from the external to the internal. Supine table, legs at a 90-degree, knees stacked over the hips. Anchor your low back down onto the floor and then reach the fingertips up toward the sky, palms facing one another. Supine bird dog, right arm reaches overhead, left leg floats forward and back to center. Left arm reaches overhead, right leg floats forward. So here's the movement from right to left. Keep your low back grounded onto your mat. Core is engaged the entire time. Don't rush the movement. Rather notice where the strength and stability comes that supports the arms and the legs. Right there at the center, around the navel, Manipura chakra. It's where the sun resides, the heat, the fire, the light. Just to feel the abdominals begin to warm. Keep breathing. One more each side. All right, now turn the palms up toward the ceiling. Bring the feet together and draw your knees to your triceps and then tap the toes down. Knees to triceps, tap the toes down. If you want a little bit more, knees to triceps, hollow body hold, but keep that low back grounded. So from our supine crow to a hollow body hold for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the hollow body. Hug your knees into your chest. Keep the thighs to the ribs to the thighs as we play with a tuck and roll. Rise to a seat, cross the legs, torso circles out over the hips and the legs. Reverse that circle. From the torso circle to Navasana boat pose, roll onto the fleshy part of the glutes. Lift your ribs towards your thighs. Draw your shoulder blades back. You might modify by bringing the hands back behind you or bringing the toes down, keeping the heels lifted. And then change the cross of the legs and hinge and fold forward. Back to Navasana boat pose. Maybe you play with straightening the legs. Keep breathing. Change the cross. Fold forward. Navasana. And cross and fold. Final one. Cross legs. Come to all fours. Tuck your toes. Press your hips back towards your heels. Child's pose, stretching through the bottom of the feet. Inhale, rise table. Press back, down dog. Roll forward plank. Knees come down, hips to heels, child's. Rise tabletop, downward dog. So here's the movement, plank to table. You tuck toes, child's pose. Back through table and press back, down dog. 2 more. Final round. Pause and down dog. Inhale and exhale. Roll forward plank, knees down. Bird dog. Right leg floats back, left arm reaches forward. Spiral right inner thigh up toward the ceiling. Left hand comes down, right foot steps forward, right arm reaches up and over, and we twist out to the right, reaching right hand toward the back of the mat. Right hand comes forward, right leg floats back, left arm reaches, bird dog. Step right foot forward, twist open to the right. Last one, right leg floats, bird dog, navel lifts up and in. And step it forward and twist. This time hold. Option to grab a hold of left foot or ankle for a quad stretch, sending the hips forward and down. And release. Step back, down dog. Same sequence, other side. Roll forward plank. Bring the knees down. Bird dog, left leg floats, right arm reaches. Right hand comes down, left foot steps forward, and we twist open to the left and reach to the back of the mat. Left leg floats, right arm reaches. Step it forward and twist it out. Final one. Hold here. Breathe deeply. Cultivating that sweetness, that nectar, the love, the peace, whatever it is that you want to create more of, to attract the bee. And then option to take that quad stretch. Release, step back, down dog. Inhale and exhale. Lift your heels, gaze forward, travel to the top of your mat. Ragdoll if you would like. Grabbing a hold of opposite elbows, relax head, neck, and shoulders. Maybe shake your head yes and no. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, upward salute, arms reach high. Gold post, arms, squeeze your scapula onto your back. Lift your gaze in your heart. Begin to straighten the arms, chest expansion, hands interlace behind the back. Shoulders roll back and down. Bend the knees. Chin drops toward the chest. Fold forward. Let the hands drop forward if it's available with the chest expansion. Release the hands. Step back, plank. Pause. And press back, down dog. Step left foot forward. Toes plant, knee taps the tricep, heel is lifted. Step left foot back. Right foot steps forward about half, a little more than halfway in. Toes are down, flexed, heel lifted, knee to tricep, and then step back. Left foot steps forward and taps. Right foot. Left and right. Left foot steps forward, hold. Right foot steps forward, keep the hips lifted. Belly scoops in and up. And then step left back, step right back. Right foot steps forward, knee to tricep. Left foot, hold it. Inhale and exhale. And step right, step left back. Last one. Left knee to tricep, right knee to tricep. Hold it here. And step them back. Plank. Knees down, child's pose, hips to heels. Rise up through table, tuck your toes, bear pose, or also hovering table. Option to lift the knees and the shins, letting them hover off the floor. Energetically, the heel of the hand drags toward the knees drag toward the heel of the hand, core lights up. Slow, steady breath. Bring the knees down, puppy pose. Keep hips over knees as you walk the hands forward. You might even take the hands and grip the top of your mat as you pull that mat forward. Press your tailbone back, lengthen through your side bodies, the ribs, the spine. Forehead can come down, or option to bring the chin, chest. And walk the hands back, tabletop, down dog. Right leg lifts. Right knee to nose, right foot to right thumb tip, lunge, twist. Reach right arm up toward the sky as left palm grounds. All right, couple options here. You could stay low and you can bring that left knee down, or you can stay high. We're gonna come into a twist. Rising up, open crescent twist. Arms come through center, reaching high, high crescent. One-legged Tadasana, right foot grounds, left leg lifts. Gold post arms. Chest expansion, hands come behind the back. We will take right leg back, sweep it back and through for a standing split with bound arms. If you need to release the hands down toward the floor, release them. Spiral left inner thigh up toward the ceiling. Hands come down, left foot steps back, right foot steps back. Move through a flow here, chaturanga to up dog, or simply press back, downward facing. Left leg lifts. Left knee to nose, left foot to left thumb tip, lunge twist. Keep that right palm grounded as left arm reaches up toward the sky. Right hip drops down as left hip lifts. Option to stay low and bring right knee down, rising up to the open twist, or keeping the legs high and rise up, open crescent twist. Sweeping arms through center, reach up, send the hips back and down. Ground through left foot. Right leg lifts, one-legged Tadasana. Goalpost arms. Chest expansion. Right leg sweeps back, standing splits with chest expansion arms. If you need to, you can drop those hands down. Spiral right inner thigh up toward the ceiling. Plant the hands, step right foot back, left foot back, your flow, or take a little respite in child's or down dog. Right leg lifts. Right knee to nose, right foot to right thumb tip, lunge twist. Adding on this round, we're gonna rise up. You can stay low in your open low lunge twist or high crescent twist. Option exalted warrior, right hand to left hamstring, right arm reaches up and over. It's a little bend, it's a little bit of a twist. And prayer twist. Left elbow hooks on the outside of right knee. Hands come to heart center. Press the top of your head forward, hips press back. Right side of the rib cage spirals up. Ground through your left toe. Gaze to right foot. Option to come through a revolved half moon with prayer twist arms. And then we're going to step that left foot forward, chair, prayer twist. Utkatasana, one-legged Tadasana, left leg lifts. This time, adding on a twist, right hand to left knee, left arm reaches back. You could play with leg extension on the left side if you wanted to extend left leg forward. Back through center, goalpost arms, chest expansion, bound standing splits, dive it forward. Big step back, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Floating half moon. Now I would suggest if you've not floated the right arm off the floor before, begin with a little bit of just a diagonal here. And then if you're feeling steady, begin to reach that right hand down. Left arm rises. And of course you can always bring your hand down to the floor or to a block. Activate that right glute, right outer thigh. Get active through left foot. And step it back, reverse triangle. Hands come down to frame the foot. Pivot your feet, your hips and shoulders forward. Pyramid pose. Step left foot to meet right. Forward fold. Inhale, rise, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sink the hips back and down. Draw the knees back so you can see all 10 toes. And airplane the arms. Lift the heels, drinking bird. To chair. Drinking bird. To chair. Last one, drinking bird to chair. Hold it here. Start to straighten the legs if you can, keeping the heels lifted. And then bring the hands down, either to the floor or blocks if they don't reach. Gazing forward, gazing between your hands. Shift the weight forward. Get light on those toes. And release. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, step back. Your choice if you want to flow or take a break in down dog or child's. 2 deep breaths. And we'll take it to the other side. Left leg lifts. Left knee to nose, left foot to left thumb tip, twist it out to the left. You can bring that right knee down for an open twist and low lunge or high crescent open twist. Exalted warrior, left hand to right hamstring. Right arm reaches up and over. Crescent prayer twist, right elbow hooks on the outside of left leg. Palms come together. Left side of the ribs spiral. Top of the head presses forward away from the hips. Gazing down to left foot, maybe play with lifting that right leg. Keeping the prayer twist. Hands. Right foot steps forward, chair, prayer twist. Unwind, Utkatasana, one-legged Tadasana. Dancing Shiva, twist it out to the right. Leg extension if you want more. Back through center. Goalpost arms to chest expansion, to diving standing splits. Big step back, warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. Floating half moon or half moon pose. I do suggest starting in the diagonal and then moving to a parallel position. Work that left side of the glute, the left thigh. Activate the sole of right foot. Embrace the wobbles. I'm a little more wobbly on this side. Step it back, reverse, triangle. Hands come down to frame the foot, pivot the feet, the hips, just shoulders forward, pyramid pose. Soften and fold. Attune versus attain. Step right foot forward, Utkatasana chair pose. Drinking bird, airplane arms. And back to chair. Drinking bird. To chair. Last one. Let's hold it here. Start to straighten the legs, playing with it once again. Hands come down. This time, option for crow pose. So just as we did earlier in the plank, toes flexed, heels lifted, knees draw to triceps. Gazing forward, shift the weight forward. You really want to stack your joints here. You want the elbows stacking over the wrists. And then maybe you lift one set of toes or both sets of toes. 3 to 5 deep breaths here. Gazing forward, shift weight forward. Breathe. Step back, Malasana, feet come wide, toes out, heels in, hands to heart. Sit up nice and tall. Smooth the breath out. Navasana, boat pose. Send the weight back. Float the legs. Lift the ribs to the thighs. Roll shoulder blades back. And release. Take the legs out in front of you. Pedal them out. Hurdlers. Take left heel to left hip. We're going to take a little twist, lifting the knee, bringing the sole of the foot down, left hand to left knee. Then back through hurdlers. Bring left foot forward. Right side. Right heel to right hip, and then knee lifts, sole of the foot comes down. And then we drop the knee forward and bring the leg forward. A couple more times on each side. Just playing with some hip mobility. One more each side. Legs forward, seated, forward fold, hinge at your hips. Reach the heart forward and melt the ribs out over the thighs. If you need to, you could place a blanket underneath your hips to help stretch, to help kind of soften the stretch through the hamstrings and the low back. You could also bend the knees. And then rising up, hands reaching toward feet. Slow lower onto your back. Low back, mid back, upper back. Let's stretch out that fold, taking a counter stretch into bridge pose. Shimmy your shoulders underneath your back. Lift your hips, feet and legs parallel. If you want to take wheel pose, feel free to do that here. Lower upper back, mid back, low back. Reclined Gomukhasana legs, right leg crosses over left, lifting the feet, grab a hold of the feet or ankles. Release the feet and ankles, bring that left foot down. We're gonna scoot the hips over a few inches to the right as we drop the knees to the left. Anchor down through right shoulder blade. Maybe gaze to the right. Back to center, uncross the legs, hug the knees into your chest. And switch. Left over right. Option to grab a hold of feet or ankles, recline Gomukhasana. Release ankles, right foot comes down, scoot the hips over a few inches to the left as the knees drop to the right. And anchor left shoulder blade down. If the leg cross does not work in your twist, just find another leg variation where you can still breathe, rest, relax. Back to center, uncross the legs. Just a brief shavasana here. Allowing yourself a few moments of integration of the movement, of the breath, of taking this time to attune versus attain. Knowing and trusting that the bee comes, that when we love ourselves, when we find that sweetness within, we honor it, we recognize it, then it will attract others to that deep well that we have, to that sweetness and that nectar that resides within us. Stay here for as long as you'd like. When you're ready, gently making your way to a seat, drawing the knees into your chest, rolling to your side. Eventually coming up to a seat. Hands to heart center. Thanks so much for being with me on your mat today, for taking time for yourself. Hariam Tat Sat.